Hey guys, Fifa here. Welcome to this Ultimate Team of the Season pack opening. So, a lot of you can probably see on screen that at the minute I've got open the World Cup add-on. There's a couple of packs on screen here. I mean, I just thought I'd start off with this because I did a draft, I think it was a couple of days ago now, and these are the rewards I actually got for it. I've never actually seen these ones before. It's two 7.5k packs, and then two 81 plus player packs. I mean, usually when you win the draft, you just get like the premium versions of South America, like Asia, European, those sort of packs. And you get three players in them. So I just thought I wasn't really going to do an actual video out of this. So in case I got anything good, so in case you can't tell, I did get something quite good. And I actually did quite well out of these packs. So I thought it's probably worth recording them. So we'll just go through it now. Obviously, this is post commentary. I did get these the other day. So yeah, the first one's opening now. And as you can see, there's the flash and the boards, and it comes up with Uruguay striker, and this could either have gone two ways. It could have been Cavani or Luis Suarez, and as you can see there, I got my preferred player as Luis Suarez. I'd probably say I think he's a lot better than Cavani anyway. I don't know what rating Cavani is on the World Cup game mode, but Luis Suarez would probably play a lot better than him when it comes to it. He usually does anyway. And then I think last time round he did get quite a few upgrades, so it's a good player there to start off with. Obviously, I know I always go on about having a European team all the time, but yeah, I mean, I don't like obviously I don't know if any of you see my other videos. I did get Aguero previously, so at the minute I've now got Luis Suarez and Aguero. They're both South American strikers, so I could consider maybe going down the South American route now. I mean, I do have a couple of good players in there. I still need to back up more of a defence probably, and maybe even a midfield. I'm trying to think of the players I've got, but there you go. This is the second part. The boards are down. We get German, centre mid, and it's going to be Gundogan. So this was not so great. It's still a decent player. I mean, still 84 rated, still SBC worthy. I think he's one of the higher rated midfielders that I could probably go into my team, but just something you probably, I don't know, something to look out for with him anyway, is that if you go over to his player attributes here, you can see that he's actually got 69 stamina. For a centre midfielder on this game, 69 stamina is like, it's not really top range. It's not someone you consider really using. I wouldn't have thought anyway, unless you're going to apply either sub him off either halfway through the game, or you're going to constantly apply like a fitness card to him going into each game. It's not something I really want to do because it's a bit of a waste of money. So there we go. It's the next pack. Obviously, it's a flash again. The balls are down once more. This time it's going to be an Argentinian centre mid. And there we go. This is me starting to bolster up my centre midfield now in terms of South America. Obviously, I mentioned that before, that midfield and the defence isn't really a strong point when it comes to me of what I've got at the minute in terms of players. Obviously, Rudy there as well. He's probably not going to start for me anyway. I mean, someone to throw into an SBC. Obviously, you've got the European SBC out that I think gives you 12,000 coins, so you could go into something like that. Anyway, the next pack, I think this is the final one now. The balls are down. It's going to be Argentinian once again, but this time around it's a striker, and of course it's going to be Higuain. So quite lucky there not to get Aguero for the second time. Higuain, obviously a really good striker. I would have thought he might start for Argentina. I mean, they do have quite a hefty attack up there. I mean, obviously you've got the likes of Aguero, you've got Higuain, you've got Messi who can play striker. Obviously, there's a lot of competition up there in terms of Argentinian strikers. Obviously, Icardi, I don't know if he'll get a look in. I don't even know if I think he's been taken to the World Cup. I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyway, so yeah, that's the end of that, and we'll move on to the thing you've all been waiting for, the actual Team of the Season SBC now. Right, so guys, I'm back now. This is the bit you've all been waiting for. Back on the regular Ultimate Team. We'll go over to it now. Over to SBCs. For any of you that don't know what the Ultimate Team of the Season is, it's like a collection of all the top-end players from most of the leagues. It's something that I think EA put it together anyway, of the players that they think are like the top, well, they're basically just top-tier players from most of the leagues, and just collected into one Ultimate Team of the Season, I guess. That's why it's called that. So the requirements, obviously, with it being, obviously a lot of the players are really good, the requirements have been boosted up a bit more. So, team overall rating of 83, that's not too bad. It's still lower than I think the Premier League one was 84. But this time it requires 2 Team of the Season players. So, if you were lucky enough to buy the Team of the Seasons before this was out, obviously, there was a massive market crash surrounding the World Cup game mode. So, a lot of the players had gone down. So, I managed to pick up, obviously, for any of you that haven't seen the review and you're interested in it, I did pick up Lecomte, and in case you didn't see the one I did of the League One Team of the Season, I also got Lopez out of it. So I'll be throwing him in. I'll also be throwing Lecomte in purely just because, not because I particularly want rid of him or anything, but pretty sure they've all gone up to like 40, 50k in other team of the seasons. Well, Lecomte has anyway. So, and if you check how much I actually bought him for, I only got him for 24,000 coins, which for a 93 rated team of the season is really good. And also, being 93 rated, it'll boost my overall squad rating a bit more. I probably fit some non-rares in here. So we'll just go with the rest of the team. Chemistry-wise, 75 chemistry. I'm pretty sure that's probably higher than usual. So we'll have a look now. I want to try and stick to this League One route, especially for the defense. Okay, Marquinhos can go in there. And, okay, we'll throw this guy in. Okay, switch those two around. Left back. Another, okay, we'll just throw him. Hopefully we're going to have a high enough rate. There's an 83 there, it's not too bad. CDM, I don't have any CDMs, okay. So let's just search midfield. Ben Arthur can go in there. I don't really want to use Verratti, I'd rather save him in case something else comes out. Left mid. We'll just switch this back. Okay, Entep, there we go, League One again. So we'll throw him in. Right mid now. Do I have any right mids? No. Okay, so I might just have to play someone out of position there. Cam-wise, obviously I just used another cam. So if we're just going all League One, which hopefully we can do, I can throw that other Hilton guy in now. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay. Well, let's turn my volume coming from my TV, so I apologize if you can hear this through the mic. Obviously I can't really tell, so apologies if there is like a double sound, a bit of like an echo. That's probably because the volume was coming from my TV. Okay, so we can put him in. We'll put this Carrillo guy in. I've never really got around to using him anyway. And we'll see if we can get away with putting one of these in. Right midfield. Yes, that does it. So there's our team, guys. I mean, obviously you need the 2 team of the seasons, but most team of the seasons are quite high rated now, so not an issue there. Boost the players up. The only people that I probably miss is Marquinhos. I don't know how much he's going for now. And maybe Ben Arthur, but overall, for one of the top end team of the seasons, not too bad. So there we go. Completed Ultimate Team of the Season. There's the park, obviously. And now we have to jump quickly over to the store to go and open it. Okay, so obviously, you know, your Ronaldo, your Messi's in here. I just don't want to get a duplicate, but I don't think have any players that are actually put back into this. I'm not 100% sure. I think the people I've kept so far is Gomez from the community one. I've got 9 goal, and I don't know if he might be in it again. And yeah, I think, who else have I got? Sane as well. And did I keep Morris? I can't remember if I kept Morris or not. I might trade him in, but as long as we don't get a duplicate, if it's someone usable, that's great. Serie A ones, I don't know if there's a lot of Serie A players in here. Premier League as well, that's something I'd be interested in. Obviously, a game changer like Ronaldo or Messi. But yeah, let's get into it now. So just open it. Okay, so here we go. There's the pack, the blue flash, of course. And the balls are down. What flag's it going to be? Brazilian, centre-back, okay. Is that possibly the worst one you can get? I mean, maybe. I mean, I know another one's coming out, obviously Tuesday. I'm actually recording this on Tuesday, so I'll probably upload this as Tuesday's one and then maybe upload another one on Thursday. Naldo will 100% be going back into that. I don't plan on using him. It looks like a decent centre-back, decent pace, good defending. I know he has great long shots and stuff. Obviously, 85 shooting on the centre-back is pretty incredible. 99 shot power, 99 long shots. Obviously, the interceptions, heading accuracy, all his defensive stats are really high. Stamina is still really low, and he's got 50 jumping. I know he's 6'6", but 50 jumping, that's something that seems to happen with EA. Like, as soon as someone gets to a certain height, the jumping becomes really low. Maybe he just is bad at jumping, but maybe they just, I don't know. I don't really know the story behind that. Maybe they just think people are too OP if they've got good jumping and they're 6'6". I guess they probably would be. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And to request any future content, just leave it in the comment section below. And I'll be sure to reply.